This is 85 Tamarack Trail in Bangor. It's in Walden Park, which is Bangor's nicest subdivision. Homes $500,000 to a couple million in value. So it's an upper end subdivision. This particular home is one of the nicer ones. Has one of the choice lots when they first sold off, but has got the street up there, but it's got the tree line in between. And they did some very simple but nice landscaping with the flower beds and the rock. And the current owner added a full house generator, which will run the whole house even when the power goes out, which doesn't happen a lot, but it can happen, half a dozen times a year. And the power can go out for a couple of days. So that can run the property when that happens, which is really nice, especially in our winter months. So this does have some nice, again, simple plantings, but very nicely done, tasteful, up the walkway to the front door. We're going to go in the side door. This home was literally just vacated yesterday by the owner. Excuse me. They're got everything moved out. And so the house is still going to be clean. They have a painter coming in to paint. And we have a trash guy coming to pick up their final things. It does have a nice backyard. Again, trees all around. So can't see your neighbors. You can just barely see your neighbor over there. So it's really nice and private. Has a big oversized deck that is composite. Just very nice, sort of picturesque. This has a detached garage. This is unusual. So this gives some storage if folks need it, or if you had ATVs or snowmobiles or antique cars. The owner did leave some things here. They are intending to come back in the long term. It'll be a number of years, but they loved the property and didn't want to give it up. It would be very hard to duplicate, and very expensive to duplicate. It does have a full second floor. So if somebody wanted to pack this, they could. And it has additional storage up here. The house really has sort of an immense amount of storage. There's basically nothing left up here except a few landscape things and some spare siding that could all get tucked in the side. If somebody wanted to put stuff up here, they'd be welcome to. And this does have full electric. It's got lights up there, auto door openers for this too. So it's certainly very good. If somebody wanted a woodwork shop or a place to tinker, it would be great. And it's even nicer because a lot of our homes, even that really expensive nice ones, don't have a separate garage. So the garage that's attached to the house often gets used for toys and that kind of thing. They've got a pile of stuff that's being taken and then a pile that's being donated. But this is an oversized 2-car garage with ample room to park even a long vehicle. So if you had a pickup truck, a long bed, you could fit it in here. Kind of nice because you have the 2-car plus almost an extra bay worth of width, which has a stairway down to the basement. And that basement, having this access right here is super nice because you don't have to take everything through the house if you want to put something in the basement. Then you come into like a mudroom area, which is also nice. It's got a big closet here. And we do have a lot of seasonal stuff, so you'll have coats and that kind of stuff that goes in. The house does have an alarm system. You don't have to use it, but it's currently done by ADT. There we go. And so somebody's welcome to. A lot of times, I'll be frank, we don't have much criminal activity in Bangor, especially in the outskirts. So I don't know if it's really necessary, but it does give some people peace of mind. So has a beautiful open floor plan, which for just everyday life or entertaining is wonderful because you have living room, breakfast nook, big bar built in, has under counter lighting, solid granite countertop, of course. And then it does have a place to mount the TV over the fireplace. And then it's got bookshelves built in on either side. Really just kind of nice in general. It does have a heat pump, so it has air conditioning And if somebody likes to have the main area of the house that they're using a little warmer, that can be very effective for saving a little on heat costs too. Mostly people use them for air conditioning, and again, we need to do a final clean here, but they kind of left just a few odds and ends along with the garage door openers. Appliances are all high end. It does have an extra deep sink, one of the deepest ones I've ever seen, kind of cool. It is a touch faucet too, something the owner did. Bosch dishwasher, high-end gas range that has propane for that, and then the built-ins, excuse me, double oven, has a microwave over there, and it is nice because the under-counter lighting is built right in on switches. The drawers are, of course, the soft close. Lots and lots of cabinet space. It's just sort of a nice kitchen, especially given it's got like a butler pantry, so you have extra storage space. Again, almost everybody has a lot of stuff, and so having that extra space is pretty nice. And then not only do you have this butler area with extra sideboard, but you've got an actual full-size pantry, and it wraps around, so it's absolutely huge. So that's a really nice feature. Surprisingly, even in our high-end houses like this, you often don't see pantries, and I think it's overlooked by a lot of builders, and people don't think about it until they move in. And so this is a formal dining room, lots of space somebody wants to use, and then of course the entryway, which does have a nice door with side lights to it, which overlooks the front drive. And then you've got a nice first floor, either office, bonus room, could be a office guest room if somebody has elderly relatives or somebody who has accessibility issues, then this could be a nice feature. A lot of times people like to have a first floor room that somebody doesn't have to climb stairs. So the owner used it for an office, and it does give some nice options, and it does have a little extra light with the extra window there. So just a nice feature. There is a half bath right here, right off the main area. So if you have guests or whatever, they can use the half bath. And it does have a full basement downstairs. It is not finished. It's one of the cleaner basements I've seen because they took the time, which is unusual, to have the basement walls spray foamed and painted and the floor painted. And in most of our houses here have basements. Most are unfinished, and they give extra storage. A lot of times, like in this house, it's got the detached garage, plus it's got some storage on the second floor on both sides of the family room or the frog. And so this is literally extra storage space. But it does have the oil furnace, which has a Boilermate, which is by far the most efficient way to do hot water. So it's a very efficient house with the extra stuff they did. They also did some spray foam on the second floor. So it really is a nice setup for that. It's got the... We've got private water and sewer out here. It does have a water system that was expensive. The owner also installed. Don't generally see that. We have great water here, but a lot of people like to know there's a water system, and there is. There is a central vac. Those are not used as much anymore. It was put in when the house was built. And then all the electrical and that kind of stuff comes in right there, so it's all easily accessible. You do notice they are running a dehumidifier. We do recommend in all main basements you should run a dehumidifier. Basically like March or April through September, October, those are when our area tends to get humidity. In the wintertime, it's not necessary to run at all, but it does keep things nice and dry. So that's kind of it. The storage potential is certainly great. House is over 3,000 square feet. But yeah, a lot of times people come from even bigger homes, and if that's the case, having all the storage could be a really nice benefit. So you have the open staircase here, which is a nice feature. You don't actually see this very often, even in our area. Open walls and this all open. Because we have a lot of Colonials, we end up having enclosed staircases a lot. But as you come upstairs, super nice layout, partially because it has laundry on this level. It does come with washer dryer too. That stuff is extra the owner had. I guess we'll probably leave it. If somebody doesn't want it, they could throw it away, but I hate to throw that stuff away and just waste it. It does have some cabinetry. The owner added this, so there was a spot to put stuff as well as fold on. So that's a nice feature. It is real hardwood floors everywhere. That's a dying breed. So as the cost of homes building has gone up, and we do a lot of new construction homes because we do real estate as well, putting in real hardwood has somewhat gone by the wayside because it's so expensive. And a lot of people use like laminate. It looks nice, but it does not wear nearly as well as real hardwood. So the whole house is real hardwood and tile. Even in like the family room, it all matches. And so it is really nice that way. No carpet, which makes it much easier to clean and less allergies, etc. So this is, as you come up the stairs, you've got, well, let's start back here, I guess. You've got a back bedroom. So bedroom 2 here, really nice size. Has an extra big closet. Shelving built in. A lot of times, even in these expensive houses, just like one shelf. So it's nice the closets all have some more storage capability. It does have multiple heat zones too, so people can control the heat. And then you've got full guest bath. Really nice. Double sink. Corian countertop. Even has the, linen closet. Tub shower combo. So nice that way. And there is extra storage space. This is like a massive linen closet, but when you think about house size, you have to have a place to put blankets and that kind of stuff. So they really did think about the design of this house when it was built, which is nice. It's not really cookie cutter. And you've got then the master suite, which easily does a king size California king set, no problem at all. It's got nice light. The owner did leave because there's air conditioning downstairs with a heat pump, and then there's 2 air conditioners they left up here, which is what they used basically in summer months, like June through August. People often use air conditioners, and most commonly, central air is almost unheard of up here. You basically have window units and heat pumps. So they left a couple of those, so you don't have to have those if you wish to use it. And then you've got on right beside master bath ensuite, again, massive linen closet. Nice big soaking tub. Really nice. The tile surround. The vanity with the double sinks. And then you've got a separate shower. So one of the extra wide showers. A couple of seats or shelving. And you've also got, you then walk into the master walk-in closet, which again has got tons of built-ins. And just massive. So really nice feature, and not cookie cutter like you usually see. Real wood, just nice in general. So definitely got a beautiful master suite. The painter coming in today will be finished next week, and then our maintenance guy will come in and do a few odds and ends that will be necessary. It does have a second alarm panel up here if somebody's using that. And then you've got the 3rd bedroom, again, really good size with big built-in, big closet with the built-in that comes with it. And this is one of the air conditioner units. This is the one that actually they used in the master, I believe. And then there's one in the family room. And this is really oversized family room. They used it as a gym, but it's massive enough you could do a family room and a gym, or a playroom and a family, TV room. I mean, it's massive. And it does have storage on either side. It has light switches. And again, this is unusual. They often have these in homes, but they're much smaller. Like, I'm 6 feet tall. You can't stand up. This is easy. You can stand up so easily. It's incredible. So even has a rod, like if you had coats or stuff that were seasonal you wanted to hang up. Super nice. This is a second air conditioner somebody can use if they wish. And the other side is the same size. So it really does give. This is also, they spray foam this, which is unusually, because it's expensive. Most people just use fiberglass. But it is really nice because it's so much cleaner. And again, a ton of storage space here. Has a light switch. So you don't have to use them at all, but if you choose to, makes things like Christmas decorations and Halloween decorations very easy. So you can do that up here or in the basement or wherever you might wish. So that finishes second story. If you would be interested, let us know. It is available basically next week and could be rented for the year lease that's typical, but also be very happy with somebody who wanted something like this long term. So that is an option as well. Feel free to go on our Rent Bangor website and fill out our application.